Lastly, we're going to start with an equation and match that equation to a graph. Now, you all just worked with Ms. C a few moments ago, and how did you even go about getting or solving for y, working with these x and these y values? What did you do to find the x and y values? Yes, ma'am. Put numbers in. Very good. Put numbers in what? What did you, what's that thing called? Yes, in a chart or a table. So that's our step. One step here. We're going to make an XY table. And this is how I'm going to suggest that you do that. Put your X over here. Draw a line. Put your equation in the middle. Draw a line. And then put your Y value over there. Last little space. And we're too smart to work too hard. We want to work hard, but not too hard. So what are we going to always try to make our x values unless we're working with a fraction to make it easy for us? What are those three values that we usually work with? Yes. Negative, thank you for giving them in order. -1, 0, 1. So we're going to solve this equation 3 different times using these 3 different values for x. Same equation, different values for x, which will give us different values for y. So the first time we solve it, we're going to plug in a -1 for x. Everything else stays the same. The next time we're going to plug in a 0 for x. And then we're going to plug in a 1 for x. And I know I didn't give you a lot of room. And then we're just going to use order of operations to solve this 2-step expression. Remember, negative times a negative give you that. He's sleeping peacefully. He's happy. Negative times a negative will give you a positive when you're multiplying or dividing. So -2 times -1 is actually +2, and 2 plus 6 is 8. So when x is -1, y is 8. Go ahead and write that ordered pair. -1, 8. Same equation, different value for x. Now x is 0. -2 times 0 is 0, and then 0 plus 6 is 6. So that's our ordered pair, 0, 6. And then lastly, we've got -2, +1. Looks like he didn't get enough sleep, like our dear student over here. He's a little tired. -2 times a +1 is -2. -2 plus +6 is 4. You guys are awesome. And that's the ordered pair, 1, 4. Somebody remind me, now that I have my 3 ordered pairs, how am I going to find a matching graph? What am I going to do now? Plot them. Plug them in. Awesome. I'll start with the first one, -1, 8. If I can find a point that doesn't fall on any of these lines, then I'm going to move right on to the next graph. -1, +8. So here's -1, +8. -1, +8 is here. Ooh, maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be the first graph. 0, 6, 0, up 6. Oh yeah. 1, 4. And it's supposed, this graph is it is supposed to line up. I apologize for that. But this is we were lucky this time. This was our graph that works. We can go ahead and test the other ones. I know this isn't it, because what kind of slope is this? 0 slope. Ooh, Awesome, my algebra students. And then let's check this one out just to be sure, though you don't have to do this every time. This is -1, +8 would come up here, and that's nowhere on that line. No, it's not these two. So when you're given an equation and asked to find a graph that matches, you're going to make your XY table and start plotting those points.